Alright guys, sun is out, it's a beautiful day. The Jetta is here. We got the parts, the guide and the tensioner. So we're gonna put this back together now. We're gonna do the tensioner, also we're gonna do the timing and also the lifters today. And let's see if I have enough daylight to try to attempt to put back the transmission in. But at least now I have a good maybe 45 minutes, half an hour to time and put the lifters and put the guides on, close everything, and that's a huge progress already. So let's get this done and moving on to the next step. Alright, so the motor is timed, so piston is on TDC and the guides is in. Now we're gonna time the motor and put the tensioner in, and we can put the cover. Guides are new and also the tensioner. So now let's remove the cam, put the new lifters on. That's the exciting part, and we should be good to go. Once again, just be careful by putting a rag everywhere you can so we don't dump the screw in the bottom of the motor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set those here. Alright, so I'm gonna do the lifter for the exhaust and the lifter for the intake one by one. Now we're gonna do the intake side. Alright, let me get the new one. The new one should be here in the car and soaked in oil. You guys can see it. It's soaked in a garbage bag here over like 4 days, like a week ago, and you're just gonna dive right in and put it one by one. So remember to soak it in oil. Doesn't matter what type of oil, but the important thing is they are already full and pre-soaked with some oil. That's the most important thing. So let's get this done. New one, fresh. not even a single mark on them. These are from Euro Tuning. See, I like it when it's messy, so it's full of oil. I will save this oil for a bit. Last piece of puzzle. Alright, you guys can see it's a fresh lifter, fully pumped with the oil and primed with oil because it's been sitting in the ziplock, inside the ziplock for over a week. So it's perfect. Now time to throw the cam in and time this motor. We go from there. The cap are pre-looped already. There's an assembly wall on the cap. You don't have to worry about them. We got the timing on point. All the marks are on top, and right here it's flat. I don't need the locking plate at all when I do this ever since, and we should be good to go. Now it's a matter of torquing the bolt here, the cam sprocket, into specs, and got this thing done, and put the cover on, put the intake manifold, and then throw the challenging part, the flywheel and the gearbox. Cover is on. I cleaned it a little bit with brake fluid, but we're gonna power wash the motor at the end. Now it's time to torque to specs the camshaft cap, and you should be good to go, and cover it, put the intake, and slap the freaking gearbox. But we got this nice and slow. Just snagging them in first. Before torquing them. exhaust side. Done. Slowly but surely, take manifold is on. Now I think I'm just gonna do the clutch and the flywheels, and we should be good to go. Let's do the flywheels and the clutch. I got some blue Loctite in my bag to put the flywheels bolt on and secure it. That's the one right there. All the bolts align. This one is the one offset from the others. Remember that, otherwise you cannot bolt that at all. You're gonna end up stripping the bolt from this if you are mistakenly not observing, and make sure this one is sitting low, like closer to the center compared to the others. That's the trick on V6 flywheel.